she has wry neck, which means that at rest, her neck bends unlike it would normally, which doesn't seem to stop her too much. As you can see, she can clean her feathers for the most part. I mean, down here is her oil gland, and she at least pretends to get down there. Although I've noticed that in the shower or in the bath, she gets pretty soaked. That's why I bring her out here with a towel and let her go at it here as long as she wants to, flopping her wings a little bit to dry off. She'll be a little damp most of the day, but that doesn't matter. She's a duck. But I'm a little worried that she can't get enough oil on her feathers, so I keep an eye on her. And back over there is Sweet. He likes to keep an eye on her. And over here is Eloise, who likes to keep an eye on whoever's outside. And this is our living room as designed and decorated by a 2-year-old and an 11-year-old. I'm pretty impressed by it, really. The best thing about, the best thing is you can't see my toes. Got really bad toes. And let's just leave it there. Okay, Duckie, keep it up. Keep it up. We're going to call this Duckie's Feather Drying Fun. How's that? Yeah, I know you approve. Duckie's got a nice clean floor in the room now where she sleeps, which is also known as my room, but only in whispered tones because it's really hers. I have several, maybe 3, and maybe 3 more coming, extra large duck diapers. And I like to mention them when I'm around Duckie because perhaps if she hears duck diapers enough, she won't mind having one on. So far, it hasn't sunk in. Every time I've tried to put a duck diaper on her, she's looked at me and said, "You've got to be effing kidding." So that's why she doesn't have one on right now. Right now, her duck diaper is this blue toilet. Yeah, perfect. It's this blue towel that she's sitting on, which also may become her toilet in a minute if she's so inclined. Okay, Duckie. You're a good bird. And later, after I burn some wood outside and sit in the hot tub, I'll be sufficiently tired to come in here and go to sleep on my bed with you, Duckie. And that's easy to do. She just complains a little bit and goes and lays on the bed either by my head or by my feet. And if I'm lucky, I have some stuff in those 2 places, especially to catch whatever might happen there by accident. Enough said about that. Back there is a cactus claw tree behind Duckie's head. Mostly the cats walk by it for exercise, just like Eloise just did. I've noticed a little clawing, but not much. Mostly they like to do that on the furniture or on us. Either one. Our cats are pretty nice. They don't claw us. The birds, on the other hand, do occasionally use their beaks. Banjo got me the other day. Oh. There goes a tail shake. That's a technical term, a tail shake. That's when it shakes. That's a technical term from duck raising, my duck raising experience. And if I want to calm her down when she's freaked out, which she would be if I picked her up and put her on the floor, and she'd be, well, not quacking, she'd be making her little squeaks. What I do is I pretend that I am doing her feathers like this. And you can tell she really hates that. She hates it. She says, I'm going to give you about 4 more hours doing that before I tell you to stop. She has a little work to do on her feathers all by herself. She says, leave me alone. I'm not ready for that yet. And if you watch enough of these videos of Duckie, you'll realize that Muscovy ducks don't quack. They are quackers, but they don't quack. They make these little peeps. And the peeps can get loud if something's happening. And those are mom peeps. Peeps for mom to come. But it doesn't happen in this house very often. See if I can catch her teeth in one of these videos. So I brought it up to maximum magnification just in time for her to put her head where I can't see it, of course. So we'll just leave it here on speculation that at some point she's going to raise her head up. Oh, what's that? Looked like a duck there for a second. Oh, now it's over here. What she's doing, I call it machine gunning, because it's so fast. It's like a barber clipper that goes like a magnifying glass, goes like a machine gun. And if you could see, what she ends up doing sometimes is chopping the ends off her feathers, just the very end. You can see it down there on some of those white ones right there. And that's called barbering. And some birds do it so badly that they end up having no feathers. Then it's called plucking. And so far, Duckie's fairly normal. Well, she lives here, so that's one strike against her. But she has wry neck and angel wing, and I don't care about any of it. She's great. She's one that would, well, she was very close to not surviving. I think they found her by herself when she was a duckling, kind of abandoned because of her crippling problem. She's got a bad wing and a bad neck, but she makes up for it by being cute and having a good attitude.